confidence isn't something that you are born with. Put it that way. It's not something that you come into this world and you're like, we come into this world of like, we are who we are, we accept who we are, and this is what we know. We don't come out of the womb going, I really love myself. There is a very big pressure in society for women around body image. Like, you look at icons like Marilyn Monroe, you look at Kate Moss, and as you see across all the years, it's like there are trends that are going on, like Kim K, that's another trend. And each generation has someone to look up to drive towards, because that is the new thing that is attractive. So these strategies I'm going to give you that I have learned through working with hundreds of women in body image, okay? If we can adopt a neutral relationship with our bodies, the way we came into this world, as far as you can remember, you literally were just taking in the present moment. You were literally absorbing everything in this world and getting all information, and your brain was literally just going ding 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 the whole time. But if we can adopt a neutral way of being, like how we were when we first came into the world, we don't love our bodies, we don't hate our bodies, but we're in a neutral position of self-acceptance, that is going to take you on the road to body love. That's going to take you in that place where you're like, I am glowing. And if you're looking for something to glow with, this is a very good one. I gave up makeup altogether for a very long time back in 2021, and I actually decided, right, if I am going to wear it, I want to make sure that it's as natural as possible. This, girls, is probably one of the only products I will ever use again, because I've learned, yes, this is going to help me glow, but the glow's from within. Why am I spending all this money hoping to look a certain way when I can feel it in myself? I don't need all this shit. But if I was going to have one thing, it would be this, because this is just adding to the magnetic energy that I've created in myself. This is creating the extra glow on my skin. So, going back to it, your body, strategy 2, your body is literally just a vessel. We are literally in this body, in this skin. And if you think about it, this is actually this is our home. And if we can work on our heart and inside of us, how we feel, our consciousness, and we create the energy we desire for ourselves, for the world out there. Think what that's going to do if you set the intention of, I truly know I deserve to love my body. I came into this vessel body. If we can scrap all the rest of the bullshit we've been taught and actually come into, right, I'm not going to listen to society's trends. I'm not going to listen to the toxic body love confidence stuff out there that, to be honest, doesn't help anyone, but actually come to a neutral position of not hating my body but not loving my body, and know that I am neutral, like how I came into the world. And also understand, building on top of that with my makeup brushes, that there is a vessel, and this vessel, this is my body, this is my temple. This is all the creative magnetic artwork that is in my brain that is ready to be out in the world. But this is just how it is. If you think about this is just a makeup brush. Can we view this makeup brush how we can view our bodies? This is just my body. See where I'm going with this? Strategy number 3. Can we avoid comparison on social media? Because I tell you why, as AI is growing, girls, there is also going to be a huge growing in AI with beauty, with cosmetics, with expectations. There are so many models that are AIs now, of social media accounts that are booming, and I'm actually quite nervous for the men, because I don't think some men will actually understand it's an AI, it's not a actual woman. So I don't know how the society is going to go with all these expectations around how women should look, but what I do know is that women should not compare themselves to others online, because half of it is fake anyway. I would rather the raw, real shit than the fake shit that's online, hoping to engage in something that's not giving back to me. And to be honest, everything on social media is negative anyway. Right, your next strategy. Can you change your perception? And what I mean by this, I had a conversation with one of the girls on a boat yesterday, and when it comes to the things we experienced in our childhood that does kind of put a dagger in our hearts, right? And we all know what that dagger is for us. We can look at it day to day as something that has been a negative thing in our life. But say, for example, if you came from, a household that was unstable, and then you've gone through your life really striving for stability in your life, but you're so used to the ways of instability, and you kind of know that subconsciously, so you tend to go that way, but you are making a conscious effort to have as much stability in your life. Think about this. If that's something you strive for, you are growing towards it, you are becoming it, you are embodying it, and when you embody it, it actually becomes a strength of yours, because you've worked not only so hard for it, but you've also given the gift to people you are interacting with of what stability should feel like. Strategy number 6, we all know your internal dialogue creates your reality. The way you speak to yourself is going to create your reality. If you are very aware that you are struggling from body confidence and self-love, I'm guessing the internal dialogue is not a good one that you would like to speak to your friend, your mum, your sister to, right? When we can get that common ground, we can move on. And what we're going to move on to is we are going to come into a state of self-regulation, gratitude, and self-affirmations that are positive. Because if we can change it in a way that is more, I choose this, but I'm aware of this and I choose again, that's going to allow us to actually go from here to then eventually go over there. If you want to learn more about that, I have actually done a video about this that I will put up here or up here and I will send it through on here for you. Last but not least, the last strategy is self-care is the road to self-acceptance. When we can radically give ourselves that tender loving care we truly deserve, even if we don't feel like it, that is almost in the present moment allowing us to take responsibility for ourselves, to be introspective and to understand ourselves better and have compassion for ourselves along the way. We are treating ourselves like the queen that we are, and in that process, even if we don't feel it, we're acting as if. And if we're acting as if, think what that's going to do later on if we keep that as a habit. So final takeaways: if we can have primer like makeup, which is our base, what things are we going to do in our life that is going to be the starter pack and the base of our journey? Which strategy are you going to take today? For example, I am going to give myself tender loving care by giving back to myself. Is it I'm going to move from not trying to go from body hatred to body love, but body neutral, and just be in the neutral? What is it you're going to do today? Comment below and I will see you on the next one. Mwah.